Welcome back to Pawpaw Speed Shop, everybody. It is Thursday morning, September 8th, and we are leaving Greenville, South Carolina right now to head up to Bowling Green, Kentucky for LS Fest. Got the Galactic Conquest loaded. Got a little pit vehicle. We're looking pretty official this year. So the Conquest is doing great. We just spent last summer doing 1,200 miles on Power Tour, the second half of Power Tour. Car never missed a beat. We got that Holley Performance Super Sniper EFI running up there, our Brian Tooley cam and valve train components. It sounds awesome. This year we fabbed up a sweet little T off the back axle right here. So completely uncorked, and it should help really turn that smoke and really get it up in the air. We're going for style points this year in the burnout competition on Saturday night. But anyway, it is like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock actually, Eastern time. So we got to go up toward Bowling Green today. We got to check in at the track by 11, get everything settled, and we're going to be camping at the track this year. Super stoked. So let's make miles. Alright guys, here we are at Beach Bend Fairgrounds. Picked up our little camper over here, cars over here. We are checked in, so we're going to go to the drag pits, find us a good spot where we can set up camp for the next 2 days.
Yeah, it is too. Go all the way down to the entrance and watch people pulling in.
All right, good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning at Beach Bend Raceway. We are swapping the car over to water because we kind of forgot to do that, and then we're going to go get in the tech line over there, try to get cleared, and then I guess look at the schedule and see when the Rumble class runs, which is what we're entered in, and going to sit around and have some fun.
Wants to offload pictures and get backups of everything on the phone.
On the tuning laptop?
Yeah, I mean it's got plenty of capacity for that. I don't use the cloud.
Hey, that thing got an LS?
We don't even want to put it on the trailer.
All right, test and tune for Rumble class. Rumble class. 9 o'clock. In the lanes, went through tech fine, and the nervous coughs have begun. Here we go.
I've been coughing the last 3 days.
It's probably the COVID.
Man.
All right, so what's our goal here? What did we run last year?
We want to run better than a 15.
Better than a 15.
Yeah, that's what we want to run.
And have the engine not eat itself.
Yeah, well, and actually get through all the gears.
Yeah. Well, you need to scoot your seat up. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, well, I mean, last year the shifter was broken, basically.
Yeah.
Well, not the shifter, the clutch. The clutch wasn't fully disengaging from the moment we put it on the trailer and bring it.
Right.
So that was the big issue. That was unfixable without taking the transmission back out.
Getting it into 13s would be really cool.
Yeah.
A 13.9 would be awesome.
If we could run a high 13, I'd be really happy. We might have to spray it to get it there.
It'd also be really cool if we could play with nitrous before the weekend's over.
If we could actually spray it, that would be sweet.
You're just gonna ease it out of the hole. Chatter much?
Well, we've never had wheel hop out of this thing.
Well, that was pretty severe.
That was as violent as I've ever felt it. I thought it would stop going into second, then it kept
never
going.
got to third. You just completely get out of it and just drive it?
I just got out of it. I thought I had broken the transmission or something, but
okay.
It still works. So.
Does it feel okay?
Yeah, it feels fine. I mean,
okay.
That's how you break a rear end real quick.
I know. How hard did you let off the clutch? I mean, were you on the throttle too?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, lanes are closed for test and tune, so we'll come back after lunch and do time trial.
You don't have another test and tune on?
That's it.
Really?
That's what we missed last year, so we can get in line and do time trial after this.
Okay. I guess I'll just baby it like crazy and see if I can get an actual.
Just drive it out of the hole and then get on it.
Yeah.
Make you feel better. I think it'd make you feel better if you could just get through the gears.
Yeah.
Which you really didn't do last year.
No, not consistently.
Yeah.
It killed the alternator too.
You think so?
Yeah, over-revved it.
It's not charging?
Not charging anymore.
Where did it rev to?
I don't know. I was trying to figure out the wheel hop, but wasn't paying attention.
Okay. Bummer.
Yeah, bummer.
Have you seen that? Am I doing this?
That's pretty cool. Pretty quality, right?
Yeah, it is. I like it.
$20. Nice. We'll put it on the side of the car?
Yeah. What holds it on? We're boys.
We have zip ties and baling wire.
Yeah. It's supposed to be that suction cup thing.
Okay.
It's like double suction cups with a holster in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know, I thought it'd be cool.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, time for first time trial pass. We're running up to the staging lanes right now. The alternator is not charging.
Yeah.
Dead as a doornail. So we've got this deep cycle battery in here. We're gonna try to nurse it through this pass, maybe try to minimize how many times we start it, get it down the track, and then I guess Dad and Blaine are gonna go to a parts store and see if we can find an alternator. Standard.
Yeah.
This alternator has 1,200 miles on it?
Yeah, that's the revving that kills it.
I think it's the revving, okay. And it's singing it to 7,000 RPM is not good. Okay. So after this, we went back to the pits and we figured out what was going on. Our problem is simply that we ran out of shock travel. Instead of going bucks up for some D2 coilovers, which are a pretty serious chunk of change for StarQuest cars, especially these days, the car currently has some hollowed out shock tubes in the back that started out as an OE part, and they're made to take a shock refill cartridge. They're made by a company that starts with an M, and they are severely wanting. So basically, there's very little shock travel. When the car loads up in the rear, it leads to some massive wheel hop that you saw there in the video and made the dash look like it was going to fall off in Blaine's lap. We've got to work on making the Conquest a little bit more of a serious contender in at least one discipline, which means figuring out the steering and suspension once and for all. And once we do that, the car should be a mid 13-second car, which is not super fast, but it's a huge improvement on what we've been able to do.
Check this out, guys. Another Conquest is at LS Fest, and this thing is sharp. I don't know who owns it. There's no name on it.
It's probably on the Facebook here.
Oh, is it? Yeah. This guy's done this thing pretty good, it looks like. Look how far back the engine sits. He really got after the firewall. I mean, cylinder number 1 is about in line with the shock tower.
That's pretty.
I'll bet this thing handles pretty okay.
He's got coilovers.
I wonder whose coilovers they are.
Probably D2 or something.
Take pictures of the engine mounts. This thing is sharp looking. Got a hoon stick in there? Very cool.
So we got a new alternator, and of course it doesn't fit. It touches on our bracket right here. So this is the 4th different kind of alternator that we found fits these things. So we didn't have a file or anything, so our neighbors over here came in clutch with this M12 Milwaukee little grip pad on it. So we're gonna take down material here and probably a little bit on the alternator, see if we can actually get our accessory drive back together. It's the way it goes.
But we've got to be able to remove enough material off of the alternator and into the thing there to get it to swing down that far.
Yep.
Yeah, do it at that angle too.
All right, guys, Saturday morning, super cool moment. We were actually asked, which is huge for us, to be in the influencer photo for Holley Performance. That's really, really cool, really humbling. We're gonna be in the photo apparently with some pretty big names. So that's super, super cool. They did not have to do that. We are very small fish in a very big pond right now, but huge shout out to Holley Performance once again for coming through and making us feel like family. Derek?
Yeah.
No way. Bro. So guys, how humbling is this? Vice Grip Garage parking right next to the Galactic Conquest. Way freaking cool. So a guy gets to park next to Vice Grip Garage, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a new hard line.
What you think, guys? This is pretty cool.
Pretty freaking sick.
Really, really humbling to be a part of this.
And the part next to this.
Go from waiting to get a place to park and they have room for us to get.
I know. dude. What'd you do? I had it where I wanted it.
Oh, I thought we were just doing.
No, or
Oh.
time to put the car in burnout mode. So we're gonna get our wheels over there, sacrificial tires, get thing jacked up, swapped out,
Swap it out.
ready for the burnout comp in like 2.5, 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours. 3 hours to change 2 tires. We're going for our best Killer Bee impersonation. We're going to try to tuck these tires as much as we can to preserve the quarter panel if the tires come apart.
Yep.
And so yeah, these are, like I said on Instagram, these are 16x8 wheels. These are 16x8 rears from a Conquest story on 225 tire. We're just going to try to tuck them to stay safe, save the car,
Save
and
the quarter
not
panel as much as possible.
not open up any more of the
Don't
Bondo.
look at the gas tank that's right here.
Yeah, don't look at that. Nope. Yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better. That's,
This has been hogged out a good bit.
yeah, well, hopefully the lug nuts will center them a little bit.
They're
Conical.
They're cones. Caniculars.
Okay, so since Annabelle couldn't be here, Annabelle's gonna fly with us in spirit on the quarter window.
Right.
On the quarter window
Dude, I am so honored.
of the Conquest. You're honored.
I'm honored.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what we want, right?
Yeah.
We want you to understand this is a privilege.
I feel cool just being near you.
It's that time of year again. It's crazy. It's already been a year since we did this.
1 year.
Blaine's got the throw up coughs over there, so he's good and nervous.
I know.
Get the adrenaline pumping and everything. But we're good to go. We're gonna head on down to the drivers' meeting for the burnout competition, and hopefully this thing is still in one piece at the end of this deal. I think it's gonna be great.
I think it'll be fine.
We're in a much better situation than we were last year, so we're just gonna go have fun, right?
Yep.
We're gonna do it for the boys. So who are the boys? All the boys? No one knows.
Who the boys are.
Okay.
I dig that thing. Up next, in a beautiful convertible that should have the top down for best paint.
All right, bro. Love you. Be careful.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds healthy.
I was on the brakes. Yeah, I got on the brakes. I held it. I did a power slide with it.
Yeah.
See that?
Hey, you got some pretty white smoke out of it.
Yeah. I wasn't the crowd care at all.
Yeah.
Did they?
did. About the t-shirts?
Yeah.
So I couldn't hear it because the microphone was blowing out. I really could not hear what they were saying.
Threw them. They
Did they?
cheered for me.
So I mean, that side-by-side blog is gonna win unless something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Unless Brad DeBerdy's was ridiculous.
Right. Which I didn't watch at all.
How much tire?
They're completely bald,
They're
but no
bald.
cords showing.
Yeah, that's perfect.
No cords?
No cords.
Really?
That's not where I look. And you know one of those is plug. It's got a big fat plug right
Oh yeah. Oh man, they're hot.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Jetta tires.
Yeah, I looked down at the end of it. Clutch felt a little weird, and then I was like, oh, I just finished burnout. And then I was super chill. I didn't talk to guys.
Did it pull 30? You have to go back to second.
Pulled third for a while. Once the tires get hot, it still wouldn't hold it. So when I came back around, I went back into second.
You were like butter to
You see
do it.
how close? You see how close I got to the edge of the thing, and then I stuck my hand out the window.
Yeah.
No, you got back in the second gear without it even being obvious.
Yeah.
Right. I was worried because it started to dip, and I was worried you were was gonna do what it did last year and really lose speed, but it was pretty good.
In third, and it did a little bit, the wheel hopped
Yeah.
a little bit, and then it sat back down, and then I went back in second.
Well, that's freaking awesome,
That was
dude.
fun. That was way more fun than last year.
Yeah.
It's just I was so nervous.
And we can drive it back.
I know.
We could drive it home if we wanted to.
We could. That's sick. I hope Mark and them were watching. That was sick.
I have a theory. You know why I think it went so well? You had the spirit of Annabelle flying with you.
Spirit of Annabelle. Yes. Where is she?
Over here.
Over here. Spirit of Annabelle. Yep.
Slap it. Honor it.
Yep. All right, guys, we just got done with the burnout competition. It went really well. Did an epic burnout. Brian Tooley, valve training cam, stayed alive. Did everything it was supposed to do. Our Holley Sniper ran perfectly. This event is crazy if you've never been out to LS Fest. There's everything going on. We've had such a good time. The drag racing portion for us kind of sucked because of our wheel hop issue, but the burnout competition kind of made it all worth it. Big thank you to Brian Tooley for making this possible with the valve training stuff. Thank you to Holley for letting us park over at the booth for a little bit, getting to meet and talk to a lot of cool people. It's been an awesome time. Thank you guys so much for watching.